From World War I to the present day, Blind Veterans UK, formerly St Dunstan's, has offered much-needed physical and emotional support to blind and vision-impaired ex-servicemen and women. For the last decade, we've also cared for those who have served and subsequently lost their sight.
I thought it was the end of the world, obviously, after I had been blown up. One had no concept of what blindness meant at that time.
These individuals have made great sacrifices to protect the freedom we can so often take for granted. Many do not return from war. Many do, but with injuries that may mean a very different life. St Dunstan's was founded in 1915 by a visionary man called Sir Arthur Pearson, a newspaper proprietor whose publications included the Evening Standard and the Daily Express. Sir Arthur had lost his sight to glaucoma back in 1913. The main training centre for blinded soldiers and sailors opened at St Dunstan's Lodge in Regent's Park, London in March 1915. The house had been named St Dunstan's because in 1830 a clock had been purchased from the church St Dunstan in the West, in Fleet Street, and set up within the grounds. So the clock gave its name to the house, and the house to our organisation. A Braille watch was the first gift given to a new member to enable him to tell the time without having to ask somebody else, which was the first step towards independence. Today, a watch is very symbolic, and members can choose from a variety of them. The Second World War produced a substantial amount of service-blinded men and women, and again many had lost their hands and suffered injury to their faces. New skills were taught, such as training on lathes and presses, which opened up jobs in aircraft factories. 49 different trades were taught, from a gravedigger to a one-armed lift operator. The youngest casualty was a 13-year-old cadet who was blinded whilst on manoeuvres with the ATC, and another at the age of just 17 was blinded by an incendiary bomb while on patrol in the streets. Over the years, ex-servicemen and women have been blinded in conflicts involving the British forces, such as the Suez Crisis, Aden, Borneo, Palestine, Malaya, Kenya, Korea, Northern Ireland, the Falklands, the Gulf War, Bosnia, the Iraq War, and the present operations in Afghanistan. In 2012, after comprehensive research, the charity made the decision to change its name to Blind Veterans UK. The charity urgently needed more people to understand and support its life-changing work. Growing numbers of veterans depend on the charity's help, but vital funds can only be raised if more people know about the charity and its work. Despite the name change, the aims and ethos of the charity remain the same as when it was founded. The original training centre for Blind Veterans UK is in Brighton, East Sussex. It's an Art Deco building which opened in 1938. It has since undergone some major alterations to include a modern, well-equipped gymnasium and an indoor swimming pool. The building boasts a craft workshop where members get involved in making soft toys and wooden furniture, and it caters for hobbies such as painting, pottery, metalwork, artwork, and a host of other pastimes. It also has a modern IT suite where veterans of all ages can learn how to touch type and use new technology such as text-to-speech software and CCTV systems in order to communicate and access their emails. It has a fully equipped training kitchen where totally blind and partially sighted members learn how to cook safely and confidently. And a sports hall where members can take part in a variety of sports including archery, bowls, and audio rifle shooting. Members are encouraged to try out as many sports as they can, and it plays a big part in their lives. The list includes kayaking, rock climbing, skiing, windsurfing, horse riding, sailing, archery, marathon running, and many more outdoor pursuits. We've had world record holders in scuba diving, powerboat racing, motorcycling, mountaineering and golf. The Blind Veterans UK Centre in Brighton also provides residential care for those veterans who have chosen to make it their home. It also provides nursing care for those who are recovering from illness or injury. The centre is also used for holidays, club activities and respite care. The charity has a second training centre in Sheffield, and the headquarters are based in Harcourt Street in London. In September 2011, Blind Veterans UK opened a new rehabilitation and training centre in Llandudno, North Wales, to cater for members based in the North East and in Wales. This state-of-the-art centre is a striking building set in scenic grounds and has 40 ensuite bedrooms with a mixture of residential and nursing beds, plus a variety of lounges, a fully equipped gym, 2 training kitchens featuring all the latest helpful gadgets, a sports activities hall, IT training rooms and an arts and craft workshop. Blind Veterans UK depends on the generosity of its supporters through donations and legacies.